Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, you are going to study English again with me, Mr. Waffer. And now we are going to discuss about report text. Okay. Before we talk about report text further, we are going to talk about core competency and basic competency first. To make it clearer, I'm going to talk in bahasa Indonesia. Untuk lebih jelas, saya akan jelaskan dalam bahasa Indonesia dulu ya. Kita akan belajar tentang report text, tapi sebelumnya kita cari tahu dulu kompetensi inti dan kompetensi dasar dari materi yang akan kita pelajari. Nah, ini kompetensi intinya. Untuk kompetensi inti dalam materi report text ini, siswa diharapkan mampu memahami, menerapkan, menganalisis pengetahuan faktual, konseptual, prosedural berdasarkan rasa ingin tahunya tentang ilmu pengetahuan, teknologi, seni, budaya, dan humaniora dengan wawasan kemanusiaan, kebangsaan, kenegaraan, dan peradaban terkait penyebab fenomena dan kejadian, serta menerapkan pengetahuan prosedural pada bidang kajian yang spesifik sesuai dengan bakat dan minatnya untuk memecahkan masalah. Nah, untuk kompetensi dasarnya itu diberi nomor 3.3, yaitu membedakan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan beberapa teks report, lisan dan tulis dengan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait teknologi yang tercakup dalam mata pelajaran lain di kelas 10 sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. Jadi ini kompetensi inti dan kompetensi dasar yang akan kita pelajari pada materi report text. Okay, students, now let's talk about report text. Report text has purpose. The purpose is to describe the way things are. Remember, to describe the way things are. Okay, and the structure, there are two structures of report text. The first is general classification. In general classification, it is talking about what the phenomenon is. So in the first paragraph, usually we or the readers are led to the phenomenon that is going to be described. And then second is description. In description, we are going to be told about the phenomenon or the subject. What is it like? It include the parts, qualities, habit, etc. Okay, now let's read an example of report text, and the text has entitled whales. The text will describe whales. Are you ready? Let's read it aloud. Let's read it all together. Yep, let's read it. Whales. Whales are sea-living mammals. They therefore breathe air but cannot survive on land. Some species are very large indeed, and the blue whale, which can exceed 30 meters in length, is the largest animal to have lived on Earth. Next, superficially, the whale looks rather like a fish, but there are important differences in its external structure. Its tail consists of a pair of broad, flat, horizontal paddles. The tail of a fish is vertical, and it has a single nostril on top of its large, broad head. Next, the skin is smooth and shiny, and beneath it lies a layer of fat or blubber. It can be up to 30 meters in thickness and serve to conserve heat and body fluids. Now let's see the whole text. This is the whole text. Actually, there are two paragraphs, right? And let's talk about the structure. Do you remember? The structure of report text is general classification and description. Okay, the first paragraph is general classification. See, we are led to the subject or the object that is going to be described, and those are whales, right? These are whales are going to be described in the text. So the writer put it on general classification. And next is description. The second paragraph is description. It is describe how whales are look like, and then how they what is it, or the structure of their body, so on and so forth. So it is description, the second paragraph. Maybe some of you are asking, the text looks like descriptive, right? Yes, it looks like descriptive text, but there are some differences. Okay, so next we are going to discuss how it differs with descriptive. To make it clearer, I'm going to talk in bahasa Indonesia. Untuk memperjelas, saya akan menggunakan bahasa Indonesia ya. Mungkin kalian bertanya-tanya, kok ini mirip deskriptif teksnya? Ya, betul, mirip sekali. Namun ada perbedaan antara report text dan deskriptif text. Kita cari tahu ya, apa sih perbedaan antara report text dan deskriptif text? Okay, what is the difference between report and descriptive? In report text, it is very general, and then within descriptive text, it is more specific. Jadi untuk report text itu berbicara tentang fenomena atau sesuatu hal yang secara umum. Sedangkan deskriptif itu lebih khusus, lebih spesifik. Contohnya lihat di sini ya. Now look at the example. Tigers are wild animal. They looks like cat but much bigger. Tigers are carnivore. They hunt their prey at noon. And the next example, the tigers in Bandung Zoo are treated well. They are fed almost 50 kilograms meat a day. They live in several cages. Nah, untuk teks yang pertama itu report karena berbicara mengenai tigers secara umum. Tigers, any tigers in the world, tigers di seluruh dunia. Nah, sedangkan teks yang kedua itu descriptive text karena ini yang dibicarakan adalah tigers yang ada di Bandung Zoo. Nah, itu perbedaannya antara report and descriptive. Now you know the difference between report and descriptive text. Okay, students, let's talk about report text again. Let's sum up again. Kita simpulkan ya. The purpose of report text is to describe the way things are. And the structure, the first is general classification. In general classification, it tells what happened, what the phenomenon is. And the second is description. It describes what the phenomenon or what the object is like. It can be including parts, qualities, habit, etc. Okay, I think it is time for us to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you again with another material in my channel, Mr. Wafer. See you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.